备侧走时，突然意外发现虾虎鱼对我打了一个哈欠。这从未有过，它成功地引起了我的好奇心。
我17年是参加了一个菲律宾安尼奥的国际水下摄影挑战赛，从来这个比赛我们中国人都没有拿到过名次，都是那些这个 Discover。
For this competition, I prepared for a long time studying tide times, adjusting my waterproof camera and underwater lights, and even practicing breathing with a diving mask. To photograph such sensitive little creatures, you first have to learn to become a stone on the seabed. The subject I chose was the golden goby. It's the size of a matchstick and moderately rare. I'd photographed it many times before, but always found the results unremarkable. The goby lived in a sea squirt and would retreat inside at the sight of humans. As usual, I dimmed the auxiliary lights to the lowest, set up my camera, and waited quietly to capture the moment. Gobies are usually restless, poking their heads out to look around every few minutes. Just as I took a few photos I was satisfied with and prepared to leave, I suddenly noticed the goby yawning at me. It piqued my curiosity, and I resolved to capture that yawn. But it was extremely difficult. The moment from opening to closing its mouth lasted only a fraction of a second. By the time my brain sent the signal to my hand to press the shutter, it was already too late. After half an hour of shooting with no decent photos, my air supply was running low. I swapped to a new tank and dived again to photograph the goby. Through observation, I realized it wasn't yawning. The current was so strong that day, and since the goby was hiding inside the sea squirt, its only way to feed was to wait for the current to carry microorganisms into its mouth. So when it opened its mouth toward me, it wasn't driving me away, yawning or shouting, it was eating. I finally understood the little fish's behavior and grasped its pattern. Over the next hour, I took hundreds of photos, selected one to enter into the competition, and named it the Scream. Since no one had ever captured a golden goby with its mouth open before, it caught the judges' attention. They recognized the rarity of the moment and the hard work behind it, awarding me second place. That's the charm of wildlife photography, discovering what others haven't, and recording the extraordinary in the ordinary.
这就是我们整个中华区华人第一次拿到这个比赛的一个名次的一年，是很难得，让我自己也觉得这个非常的这个开心。想分享的就是，在水下拍摄的这些经历，这些跟生物的打交道的过程当中，最关键就是你要想拍好它，你要有像它一样的思维，你要能了解它，而且呢，最后你要让它觉得我们没有威胁，它非常放松到它的自然的这个状态，我们才能捕捉到它的这个精彩的瞬间。